Hey guys, George and Brian here with SME. And George, the last time we were together, we were talking about PlatformManager. And at the end of that video, you kind of teased apart talking about data lineage. So I wanted to come back today, and because I know you wanted to show us a whole lot more on that part.
Yeah, so data lineage is essentially being able to track from a Qlik application the chain of events of how the data got from its source into that application.
Okay.
So a lot of our customers are using a ETL approach with their QVDs, where they're extracting the data and dumping them into QVDs, then they're transforming it, creating more QVDs.
Right.
If you can imagine, that gets complicated.
Super complicated.
And
yeah.
with the folder structure, sometimes it may be difficult for you to kind of figure out where these data pieces are coming from.
Okay.
So what the lineage data lineage report does is it shows you all of the different dependencies, where the different data is moving, how it's being used across different apps. So I've got a healthcare example that I can show that I think is really going to shine.
Yeah, I think that'd be great to actually show people exactly what you're talking about.
Right. Cool.
Okay, let's jump over to it.
So I have a bunch of Qlik apps that are related to my healthcare data. In our deployment, we use one app to extract the data out of our MemSQL database and some CSV files. Once that data is loaded, I then store it into my extract QVDs. From there, I have another app pick it up to do some data manipulation and transformation before storing that data into my transform QVDs. These transform QVD files are finally used in multiple end user applications. But here's the question. What if I didn't know any of that? What if I'm a developer tasked with working on someone else's application that I'm not familiar with? If I didn't have the proper documentation, I'd be spending a lot of time tracking down the path the data takes to the final application. In my older development days, I would see this all the time. But since I have PlatformManager now, the documentation practically writes itself. So let's check out the lineage report of the Healthcare Extract app. So the green box is the subject of our report, the Extract app. Above it, we have our data sources. We have some data coming in from our MemSQL database and 2 CSV files related to insurance carriers. You can see that the QVD files are created once I store them. I can choose one of these boxes to show the path where the QVD files are stored. Now, the amazing thing about the lineage report is that it's able to track what happens to the extract QVDs after they leave the extract app. All of these QVDs are then used in the healthcare transform app. I can see that from the 4 original ones, we consolidate into 3 production-ready QVDs. And these transform QVD files are used in 2 or more QlikSense applications. So not only did I discover the sources and destinations of the extract app, but I also saw the relationships of everything the sources and destinations are a part of. This interconnectivity is a great way of keeping track of everything in your environment. The data lineage report works the other way as well. If I have data in my end user application, I can see the data lineage report to see up the chain on how the data came to be in this app and how many steps it went through after the initial data extract. And these are just straightforward examples. The more complex your data structure is, the more the lineage report shines. You'll never feel lost in your Qlik environments with the help of PlatformManager.
All right, so that's actually really cool. I'm glad you actually showed that for the demo. It's amazing. I can imagine if you had just a few users working on, 1, 2, 3 different Qlik apps, how quickly it can expand and kind of grow out of control, trying to keep track of everything. So it looks like this data lineage part of PlatformManager really, really puts not only the visual aspect to it, but really simplifies it as well.
Yeah, definitely. So if you guys are interested in learning more about PlatformManager, you can email us at info@smesgroup.com, or you can follow us on LinkedIn or YouTube.
All right, sounds great. Till next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.